Hello y'all, it's Anna back at it again, and in my last video that was terrible lighting. This still kind of is, but I said I was going to make another video today, so I am, so don't be alarmed that I'm wearing the same shirt. And I'm going to be reading scary stories. So the first one is The Licked Hand. A young girl named Lisa often had spent her time alone at home at night, as her parents worked late. They bought her a dog to keep her company and to protect her. One night, Lisa was awakened by a dripping sound. She got up and went to the kitchen to turn off the tap properly. As she was getting back into bed, she stuck her hand under the bed and the dog licked it. The dripping sound continued, so she went to the bathroom and made sure the tap was turned off there too. She went back to her bedroom and stuck her hand under the bed, and the dog licked it again. But the dripping sound continued. She went outside to turn off the faucets there. She came back to bed, stuck her hand under it, and the dog licked it again. The dripping continued. This time she listened to locate the source of dripping. It was coming from her closet. She opened the closet door and there found her poor dog hanging upside down with its neck cut. Written on the window, inside the cupboard, humans can lick too. That's kind of disturbing. So, I don't know if I'm going to read this one or not. Alright. So, one night a woman went out for drinks with her girlfriends. She left the bar fairly late at night, got in her car, and went out to a deserted highway. She noticed a lone pair of headlights in the rear view mirror approaching at a pace just slightly quicker than hers. As the car pulled up behind her, she glanced out and saw the turning signal on the car, when suddenly it swerved behind her, pulling up dangerously close to her tailgate, and the brights flashed. Sorry if you hear my brother, he's like screaming, he's on the PlayStation, you know. So now she was getting nervous. The lights dimmed for a moment, and then the brights came back on, and the car behind her had surged forward. The frightened woman struggled to keep her eyes on the road and fought the urge to look at the car behind her. Finally, she reached her exit, approached, but the car continued to follow, flashing the lights periodically, though every spotlight in turn followed her until she pulled into her driveway. She figured her only hope was to make a mad dash to the inside and call the police. As she flew from the car, so the driver didn't come behind her, and he screamed. Okay, sorry, I read that wrong. So did the driver of the car behind her. So the driver of the car followed her inside. Well, like, behind her, right? And he screamed, "Lock the door and call the police. Call 911. When the police arrived, the horrible truth was finally revealed to the woman. The man in the car behind her was trying to save her. As he pulled up behind her and his headlights illuminated her car, he saw the silhouette of the man with a butcher knife raising from her back seat to stab her. So he flashed his lights and the figure crouched back down." So, I don't know if y'all could understand what I was saying because I couldn't read it. So basically, in that story, this girl was out at the bar and then she got in her car, right? And then this car, like, she got into an abandoned highway, and then if you see me looking at the door, it's because my brother's outside and he's yelling again, just like that, brother. And then this car drives up behind her and was flashing his lights, And then so she quickly pulls up to her driveway. And then the dude followed her as she was running inside and chased her and said, "Call the police, call 911." And the police came up. And then the guy told her that he saw the silhouette of a figure with a butcher knife in the back of her car. So, if that was me, I would probably, I don't know what I'd do. I'd be terrified. For both things, this random dude following me on the highway, and then there's a dude with a butcher knife trying to kill me. Alright. Well, that's the end of this video. So, deuces.